Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a brilliant day, and in today's video we're going to discuss, the new leaked item that is going to absolutely, I would say, ruin the economy, but I don't think it's going to ruin the economy. I think it's just going to make rich people richer. And I'll show you what that is and how it basically works. So if you quickly come to my inventory, go to enchants, we'll quickly just go to this one. You can see we have the Nightmare Orbs, and essentially the Orb books doesn't work in that world. Just bring them over to this one real quick. The Orb books do something in particular that no other books do, and if you stand in an area, they see, don't know if you can see them, but they shoot little red lasers at things, and it breaks them and damages them and completely destroys the breakable. But in the newest update coming out soon, there will be a new book related to merch, where if you buy a certain merch type, you'll have a new orb book, which will definitely make rich people richer. So if you quickly come here, it's been leaked for a while, but if you come into the index and come to enchants, you can notice how I have this over here, type exclusive. I have nearly all the books, okay? I'm missing Lucky Block Boss, this book, and the Diamond Orb. And now if you do notice, this book is actually untradeable. So when it does come out eventually, you cannot buy it from the trading plaza, and you will not be able to trade your friends for it or nothing. You will have to obtain it by yourself. And it recently got leaked on how you actually obtain this book when it drops. And if we come over to Twitter real quick, you can see that AstroLeaks or Astro News tweeted this picture which showed the exclusive enchant on a DLC code. Now, we've never had this before. We've only had DLC codes related to pets. So this is the first time we've seen anything like this. As you can obviously see, I think going forward, this is going to be a new recurring theme. Now, obviously, he posted a follow-up tweet underneath saying surprise this week, and then people still don't think that it could be related to this, but there's further evidence to prove that it is. Now, if you come all the way up here and you see this little pillow, which is coming soon, it's not actually out yet, and you read the description, it's the 20-inch Dino Cat pillow. Your favorite Dino Cat from Pet Simulator is now a pillow, incredibly soft, perfect for beds, very comfortable to lay on. But by here it says a little diamond emoji comes with a redeemable code for the exclusive Diamond Orb enchant. And it says made of love, super soft materials, 20 inches. But this part right here shows that it's definitely going to be an expensive enchant to buy. This person down below theorized it's going to be $30, which does sound about correct for these pillows. They're about, in UK currency, I think £15, £20. But if it comes with a DLC code, they'll definitely upgrade the price of that code itself. But this code should release relatively soon. Sadly, though, it's not one that you're going to be able to obtain just by buying it from Plaza, like you can do with every other enchant in the game. And I'm pretty sure every other single enchant in the game is actually tradable. So it's the first non-tradable enchant we have come in, which will definitely make a lot of people really rich, especially if you tie it with other books such as the Diamond Gift Hunter, maybe the Diamond Chestnut. I know this is quite crap though, it doesn't do much. And then obviously the diamonds, especially this book. But what people don't know is if you put, I'll show you an example. We come to my setup by here. You can see that I have these two equipped. Usually that's not actually there sometimes, but I put it on yesterday. You can actually mix the diamond enchant books with fortune because they don't stack with this book. The diamonds you get from this is different from the diamonds you get from here. So you can get the 65% from two of these, which is 130%, plus the 40% from this, and get 170% diamonds, which I believe is the maximum amount you can have from enchant. But moving forward, obviously the new Diamond Orb enchant comes out soon, and I haven't explained what it does. So when you have it equipped, it will shoot like a normal orb bug, but instead of breaking the block, it will turn the breakable that you're breaking into a diamond breakable, such as the ones you can find in the VIP area. And then when you break them, you obviously get diamonds instead. So if people, let's say, have like 2 or 3 of them equipped, it's gonna be really overpowered if you're in like an actual world zone, not an event zone. Events don't give much gems, but if you're in a world zone, you earn about 10 million a night without anything besides the potions and those other enchants. But with this new enchant coming out, it could be so much higher. Obviously, we don't know the details on how much gems it'll drop when you break the breakable. It has not come out yet, but I have a theory that it might come out either this update tomorrow, or it's going to come out the week after when we have a non-event update. I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping it's a non-event update because I'm getting a little bit tired of these events. If you don't know already, we actually pay. If you come to the shop, we pay for these game passes like Super Drops, which works in events, Magic Eggs works in events, VIP works, Double Stars works, everything works. Actually, I wouldn't say Double Stars works, you can't complete your quest in event worlds, but majority of these game passes actually work when you're in an event world. But at the minute, there's quite a few conversations being had that we're buying these game passes and we're not actually able to use all of them to the fullest extent. Obviously, because they stopped with the double stars. There's no we're not having many new ranks lately. We've had one in a month. It's been 1 month, and we've only had 1 rank and 1 rebirth. Which compared to when the game first came out, we had rebirth every. I think it was like 3 updates. We had a rebirth every 4 updates. We had a rebirth. But then we'd have like 2 or 3 ranks per update. But when they started doing events back when the Backrooms came out, we've not really had much of much ranks since then. I think we've had 2 in the last few months altogether. But another game pass which people are quite annoyed about, which we're paying for, is the 15 pet equips. Obviously, when you go into an event world, you can only have 15 pet equips, which is everyone can use them. Everyone gets the free 15 pet equips in this area. You can't use the fullest extent of using the 99 pets that you grind for. But people think that when you're in an event world and you bought the game pass, you should be entitled to use the game pass that you paid for. And I totally agree. If you're spending money on a game pass to equip pets and then you're not actually allowed to use those pets because they're not having normal updates, which have normal worlds, and just event worlds which limit which pets you can have on, it's kind of pointless in buying the game passes such as the double stars and the pet equips. I'd even say VIP is pointless. Doesn't really do much, especially when they nerfed this little diamond area to the ground. It does not do much at all. Like if I come in here and just break for a couple seconds, it takes at least like 3 to 5 seconds just to earn 100 gems, which is not very ideal when it comes to getting gems in this game. As you can see, I have 539 million gems, and it's taken over a week to get this, but I've figured out the perfect way to do it. If you're willing to not participate in the events, you could earn up to like 70 million a day, and I'll show you how you do this. Obviously, if you want to come over to here and use this, you can claim these quite a few times a day. I'm getting just under 500,000, which is not that much, but you can do this very, very fast during the days. I think it's like an hour or 2 hours you could do if you have it like almost maxed out. I don't have the pets mastery maxed out yet, but if you come to exclusive daycare, you can have these pets give you a bunch of gems. Now the pets I have on, they all give between 1.2 mil to 1.5 mil, and then my Titanic gives me 13 million, and then you get this every single day. But I didn't know this until recently, but if your pets are higher level, you get double the gems you would if they were a level 1. So if your huge is a level 1, do I have a level 1? My strawberry cow. If I put my strawberry cow in, I'd probably get a couple thousand a day. But if I get to max level, I could probably get about 1 million to 2 million. No, I wouldn't say 2 million. I'd say to like just about 1 million a day from that one huge. But if you find pets that have higher rarity, such as a Titanic or a huge that's got very low what are they called? What do you call it? Exists. So if a huge has like a small amount of exists, and it's max level, the more gems you will get from the huge. So I get around 30 million a day from this roughly, and then if I am in a normal world and I use my diamond gift enchant, I can get around 5 to 10 million from that as well. Plus then if I just farm in that area, that's another 10 to 15 million. And there's obviously other little bits you can do throughout the game. You can open other chests and other items and get some more gems. But overall, I was getting around 70 million a day before the event update came out, and then this came out, and I'm only getting around the 25 to 30 million from my exclusive daycare. Now I do have my alt account, so I do get an extra 10 mil on top from that one. So I do get quite a few gems, but the new enchant coming out will definitely help with the gem increase. Hopefully it does help out quite a lot, so if people do buy a few, it'll be a really good book, because we've had it in the past, and I'll show you which books are not with buy-in. We come over to the enchant and we come over to the exclusive enchant. These books you got to pay real money for. I think all of them you got to pay real money for, like Robux. Obviously the chest mimic is one of the best ones you can get, especially when you get your breakables mastery to max level and have the chest orb book, which gives you more. This will be a chest fortune book. There we go, that's what it is. Gives you ×2 better items, and if you have the mastery maxed out, you get ×5 for the amount of items. So that and this are like worth it together. But if you come over to like corruption, that's not really worth equipping. It's not worth paying for either. 55 mil I'd say is costly for how bad this book is, unless it's an event. Massive Comet, no, I don't think I've seen anyone actually use this book. It is awful. Same with Shining Supercharge, Party Time, and especially the Diamond Chest Mimic. This got nerfed to the ground when it came out, to the point where people were trying to sell it for so cheap. I don't know whether the price has gone back up on it, but I think because the economy is rising back up again. But this is not worth it at all. This book, however, I think is worth running. Maybe if you run like 2 of them, because the amount of gifts you get would be really good, and you can make it an actual income back off what you spend, and it'll only take you like a couple of weeks to get the gems back. But if you're honestly doing what I do, you could probably buy this about every 10 days. You could probably buy one of these books. Lightning Orb is a really good book, and I'm waiting for the re-release because they changed the icon of it. But I don't know if it's just because that book and that book will look similar, so I think that may be why. But I really want this book. It's so hard to come across right now though in the plaza. I'd say this book is a good one to buy, and definitely the Super Magnet. But the rest, I wouldn't even get the Superior Chest Mimic, because that's quite bad as well. But yeah, so hopefully the new book comes out and it's not garbage, and it actually has some value to it. We'll have to see. Time will tell. But thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's a bit of a rant about all the different stuff going on, but I just wanted to explain to you about the new book is coming out, so you guys are aware when it does drop that you might have a chance to buy it. I'm not sure if it's a limited stock. That hasn't really come out yet, but fingers crossed it's not, and we can all get our fingers on that book, because the pillows are relatively cheap compared to the rest of the items on their website, so fingers crossed for the future we can all get one. But that is the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please like, comment and subscribe, and definitely share with a friend to try and get some more people in my army. And yeah, have a good day. See you guys in the next one. Bye.